Edwards Virginia Smokehouse presents the Cured Meat Podcast. Today's question is, what's the difference between using liquid smoke and natural hickory smoke?
When you use natural smoke, you're actually burning hickory wood or oak or apple, which imparts a natural hickory smoke flavor. My experience in doing some testing with natural artificial smoke, two ways. One is you can buy a liquid that as a machine either heats it up, the liquid, and turns it into a smoke, or they atomize it and spray it on the meat, or you can take a liquid and mix it with the meat if you're doing a sausage, let's say, or salami, and it makes the product taste like smoke, but it does not taste like a naturally smoked product. It's faster, it's cheaper. It just doesn't taste as good to me. It has more of a bite or bitter taste to it. And I can definitely pick out the difference between the two. It almost has it's supposed to be, it almost overpowers the flavor of the meat, in my opinion. I don't know if it's the tar in the smoke that in theory they've taken out the tar in it, but it gives it almost a bitter bite to it. The other type, the not natural smoke.
Sam pretty much hit on everything on that one. Bitter, definitely almost more of a chemical kind of flavor profile to it. You can definitely tell the difference between a natural and a liquid smoke product. Certainly it speeds it up for the producer on the tail end. A lot of times, they'll atomize it, they'll spray it on the meat. Sometimes they'll mix it in with a wet cure and actually inject it, as part of that liquid cure going in. It's artificial color, it's artificial flavor. It's you can definitely tell it is not a true naturally smoked product. So just stick with the real stuff. Liquid smoke, I guess it has its place out there, but certainly not in our world.
We use in our smoking process, we use hickory, and we like green hickory. When I was a kid, we used hickory logs and oak logs, where we actually split brought in green limbs, trees, cut them, split them, put them in barrels, threw a little kerosene on there, lit them off, and then we would throw some wet hickory sawdust on them so they just generated smoke and not heat. Eventually, we moved to green hickory sawdust because it generates a cooler smoke, and you can control the temperature of the smoke going into the smokehouse. So you're producing a lot of smoke. Green, and we actually dampen the sawdust a little bit so it gets really smoky. So smoky you can literally hold your hand out in front of you, which, I don't know, my arm's about 3 feet long, and you can't see your hand in front of you if that thing's really cranking. And we like the smoke coming in from the bottom of the smokehouse and wafting up through to the stacks, so that as it goes past the meat, it actually sticks to the meat. We like the meat temperature to be in the 50, 60, 70, 80 degree range. So as that meat goes from a springtime temperature to a summertime temperature, it absorbs into the meat naturally, gives it a nice smoky taste.
Got a cured meat question? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.